Take a moment to check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Lakers. What will be the key for them?
Well, their focus has to be on Kevin Durant. He's got the top field goal percentage in the league, and for good reason. He's a terrific finisher around the basket, uses both hands effectively, and understands how to take advantage of angles.
Clark, how about Oklahoma City? What do you think will be the key for them?
They need to try to keep Pau Gasol off balance. He's really good when he's in his rhythm. If you don't keep him off the boards, he can take over a game with his offensive rebounding, giving his team extra possession. So boxing him out is your priority.
Here's Fisher, right now averaging 7 points a game. Inside, Artest drops it in on the layup. It seems like wherever Ron Artest has gone, that team has been perked up. Some way, somehow, a former Defensive Player of the Year as he is, makes defense contagious. He brings a new energy to a team.
Yeah, his energy as well as his volatility. Whoa! He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
To Gasol, defended by Durant. Here's Artest. Kept alive. Oh! Rips it down with one hand. The Lakers made such a great acquisition when they got Pau Gasol from the Memphis Grizzlies. I laugh when I see it, as you do too, because you wonder how that even happened.
Yeah, it looked like somebody got bamboozled on that one, but clearly the Lakers benefited in that Gasol is a perfect complement to Kobe Bryant, to Lamar Odom, to the rest of that Lakers club, and that he's a big guy that can step away from the basket and score. Actually, him and Bynum together are a tremendous tandem. But he brings a varied skill set, and that helps the Lakers beat championship caliber. Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
Good on number 2. Here's Fisher. Here's Bryant. The shot, no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
They did a lot of things right. An awful lot was done right, especially at the offensive end. I thought they did a nice job exploiting every possession. They were smart with the ball, and they really looked very fluid. Nothing was forced.
Here's Fisher. Gasol, defended by Durant, and here is Bryant. Artest. Green with the rebound.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Here's Grant, flushes it with the one-handed jam. He's got 5.
Now that's a statement dunk right there, Kevin. Clear the runway for your own protection.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Off the pick. And it's Bryant missing. The Thunder with the lead. It's 1-on-1. Here's Grant. Nails it from close range.
These guys are doing an excellent job on offense here at the start of this game. Good shots leading to 4 or 5 shooting.
Here's Fisher. High post. And here is Bryant. To end the run. Connects from the high post.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Grant, right wing. From close range. Rebound by Ron Artest. The Lakers trail. Poked loose. Artest. A missed 3.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Lead pass, down low. The steal by Fisher. Pau Gasol, guarded by Green. To Artest. Here's Bryant. Great finish in traffic.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Green, the jump hook, banks it right in.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Here's Bryant. Can't tie up the score.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
Lakers on.
Oh! No soft stuff for him. When he throws it down hard.
Here's Fisher. Under 7 minutes left in the first. Artest with the ball. 6 seconds to shoot. Let's go with a three. Good. He's got 5.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Right wing. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. Look at the Lakers. They're top 5, a team that likes to get up and down the court. And, of course, Oklahoma City, another team with a great scoring season.
They score the ball so well and so quickly because they play with great freedom. I mean, everybody is confident in each other. They know the coaches are giving them the green light. As long as it's a good shot, you're free to take it at any time. And that's how they play. Full throttle all the time with a lot of freedom.
And the turnover by the Lakers. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're looking to lock up the best record of the conference and a #1 seed come playoff time. And, of course, there's the Lakers right on their heels.
Well, they've been on a nice little streak here, playing with supreme confidence, which gives them a chance to move up in the standings.
And here are the Thunder now. They lead by 4. Grant. Bynum gets the board inside.
Tough D forces him to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
To Artest from deep, gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Some players really look for the three-point shot in transition. It's one of the best times to shoot it. You have to be a sharpshooter, though, and of course, he is.
Here's Westbrook. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Here's Grant. The shot misses, and it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
You know, Kevin, I think it sort of came down to the fact they did not have to deal with a lot of pressure from the defense they were facing. Had they been up against a good defense, it could have easily been a different story.
Here's Westbrook after Ron Artest's bucket. Here's Harden, laid in with the D draped all over him.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Pau Gasol, defended by Durant, dumps it off. Artest lays out, stolen away by the Thunder.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
And here is Bryant, averaging 29 points per contest. Bryant, the three. Green with the rebound.
Well, he's had a tough time shooting the ball today. His percentage has been way down compared to what he normally does. I think that's a big reason that they're down.
Harden, covered by Artest, 8 feet out, and the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
An explosive finisher just met a more explosive defensive surge. Great battle down low.
To Durant. Westbrook. Too much mustard on that one.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
Artest, good.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
Tipped. And here is Green. Here's Durant from short range. Graceful finish.
Kick it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Coach Jackson wants a timeout.
Timeout, Lakers.
Congratulations, all you fakers that you see. I graduated. Here's a favor for you haters. Why? I made it out the ghetto. I made it out the gutter. But still I keep the street and now I'm hottest every summer. They said I couldn't do it, but who are they to call? I started rapping and ended chances of playing ball. And now they doubt it, but youngest sprouted above them all. Straight out the Broward County, Florida, playing basketball.
A lot of time, games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. And you take a look at Westbrook, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
Boy, his routine is flawless. He does the same thing every time, and the result is pretty much the same. Cash money from the stripe.
And here is Bryant. Shoots it. Gets it to go. He has 6. Clark, when they write the final chapter on Kobe Bryant, where will he rank in this game?
Well, I think he'll be a Hall of Famer, first ballot, no doubt. When you consider the guys that have come into the NBA right out of high school, he will be considered one of the forerunners to having successful careers as a guy who never played in college. Actually, he may go down, when you consider him and LeBron James and some others, he very well could go.
Garnett.
Kevin Garnett,
Yep.
he could very well go down maybe as the highest scoring of that group of players to have come into the NBA.
Most spectacular player, maybe of his generation right now. I mean, there's been Dominique, there's been Michael, but now in this generation.
Yeah,
maybe
I think
Kobe.
he'd be right there. As a matter of fact, you could put him in a group of all-time most dynamic and dominating players. Time will tell where those guys end up.
Here comes Westbrook. 17 points in his last outing. Right wing. Here's Harden. Westbrook makes the long-distance connection. He's got 7.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Six seconds to shoot. Here's Bryant. Blocked. Good D by Green. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Grant. Connects from the right block. The Lakers trail.
Well, they look completely out of sync right now.
Hard to watch. Grant, covered by Artest, leads him with the pass. Stolen by the Lakers. The steal by Grant. Here's Westbrook. He's covered by Fisher. Squeaks it past him with an up and under. He's got 9. And to Clark, you know, when you've gotten off to this rough start, things not clicking, you start worrying that the rest of your game is going to go to the same way.
Yeah, they really need to focus on each of their next few possessions. One at a time. You do it a step at a time. Make sure you execute and make the simple, smart play.
Coach Jackson signals for a timeout.
My favorite song is Strange Talks. Sticks out like a saw. Fun. Backspeed and radiators.
Both teams making some changes. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 7. The pass cut off by the Thunder. Westbrook in the corner. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Kobe nets it from the wing. He's got 8.
There is no better finisher in the NBA than Kobe Bryant. When he's got you down, he wants to keep you down and step on you.
Here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Howard. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Look at the Lakers. Such a solid presence inside, tough to handle.
They're one of the premier rebounding teams for a reason. They've prioritized it. I mean, it's a team thing with these guys. They expect anybody on the court to get a rebound, and that's what they do. They get after rebounds, and they hold each other accountable in that area of the game.
Oklahoma City on D. It's a 5-point game, and it's Artest missing. 46 seconds left in the first. Here's Grant. Gasol with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. Kobe. Grant snatches it inside. And it's the Thunder with the ball, leading by 5. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
One thing you started to see shape up was how well they were shooting from the field. And I think that's always a function of ball movement and shot selection. They are tough to beat when they shoot with that confidence.
Here's Bryant. Here's Artest. Drops in the buzzer beater.
Oh my goodness, what a shot. All that Sunday school paid off.
The Thunder with the slight lead.
They've been very active with their hands going for steals. They've really been disruptive on defense. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come away with a few extra possessions.
We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close, though, 30-28. Welcome to the start of the second quarter, and so far it's been a great game, closely contested by both teams. Here's Fisher. And here's what's in store for next Wednesday. We'll see Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. They head to Atlanta to play the Hawks at Phillips Arena. Be sure to tune in for that one at 7 o'clock Eastern.
You always want to get out of there with a win in that one.
So true. So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 2. Bynum backs in. Artest does not get the go-ahead bucket.
I'm surprised he missed that 3. The defense was very fortunate.
Here's Harden. Lays it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
Artest backs down. The jump hook.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Here's Livingston. Fisher yanks it down off the glass.
Kevin, he doesn't miss those layups often. Interior D made him think about that one, though.
Stolen away by Grant. Now the Thunder with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Around the league, here we go. A recap from yesterday. It was the Rockets taking the win down in Houston as the Los Angeles Clippers are defeated. The Heat drop one on the road. A win there for Chicago. Out in Portland, the Trailblazers pick up the win as the Dallas Mavericks are defeated. And that's all we have for you right now. Kobe cans the shot. 10 points for him.
Kevin, this guy keeps constant pressure on the defense whenever he has the ball. He's a good decision maker, he can score it, and he's also a terrific passer. He seems to always make the right decision with the ball.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Artest. Trains it from just inside the 3-point line.
That was a quick shot, but when they leave you open like that, you can't pass that up.
Here's Grant in close. Rebound by Ron Artest. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They trail by 3.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
The Thunder with the lead. And be sure to tune in next Wednesday It's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road. They'll face the Celtics out in Boston. That one's scheduled for a tip-off at 7:30 Eastern.
You know, despite his height, he's choosy with his dunks. But when he does, make way.
Here's Fisher. Bynum down low, working on Howard. Gets in close. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Look at Harden, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Field goal percentage is always a function of the kinds of shots you take. And this guy here, I tell you what, not only does he make a high percentage of his shots, but he takes good shots on a regular basis.
He gets them both.
You know, something else interesting about Kobe Bryant is he's done an about-face on Andrew Bynum. Highly critical of him a few seasons ago, really embracing what he brings to the table now.
Lakers on D. To Howard. Westbrook knocks down the trifecta. He's got 12.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Bynum. Now Gasol. His first shot of the game.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
And here are the Thunder now. Stolen away.
You got to have a vice grip on that ball in the low post. You got to really squeeze it.
Here's Gasol, and it's tied up. Nice bucket by the ninth-year veteran out of Spain.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
Grant backs him down. From inside, can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Grant gets called for the reach, and that's foul number 2 for him.
Fouled him to prevent the easy basket. He'll have to earn it at the line.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Here's Gasol. Rips it down with one hand.
Personal foul. That's his first personal foul.
Good for the three-point play.
Timeout. Thunder.
And you'll want to tune in next Monday. We'll see Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. They face the Hornets at New Orleans Arena. It all gets underway at 7 o'clock Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a 3-point game. Durant can't put an end to the run.
Well, it's clear they've got the advantage on the boards in this one, Kevin.
Here's Brown. Green with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Durant. Oh! Dunks it down with one hand. The Lakers in the lead. 18 points for him. And, they've definitely been more active under the glass, out-rebounding, out-hustling.
Yeah, and if they can continue to create those chances, Kevin, then their momentum, I think, will stay positive, and they'll be able to build on that.
And here are the Thunder now. The Lakers missing that time. Here's Grant. 2 hands for safety.
He's not a sensational dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure.
Coach Jackson calls time. Thunder changing it up. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 3. Farmar to the wing.
Substitutions on the court.
To Odom. Here's our test. Buries the short-range jumper. 20 points for him.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
And here is Green. He had 15 points last outing. It's Durant on the wing. To the right block. Guarded by Odom. 6 seconds to shoot. Shoots from the post, and Green gets it to go. The Lakers trail, and here is Bryant. He's covered by Westbrook. Odom. Artest corrals the long rebound, and Gasol gets it to go.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
On defense, the Lakers. To Durant. Grant. Covered by Artest. Here's Westbrook. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. 14 points for him.
These teams have gone back and forth all game long.
And here is Bryant. He's covered by Westbrook. The dump off to Artest. Nails the tray.
For 3.
He's got 23.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. The tray and the basket good. They now lead by 1.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Got a hand on it. Great play by Grant. The Thunder with the lead. To Grant from short range. Drains it from short range. And here comes Kobe Bryant. 12 points for him. Coach Jackson calls a timeout. Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. You look at Ron Artest. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
What makes him one of the very best at coming up with steals? He's got the long reach, the long arms, but he's got quickness and anticipation as well. And it's one thing to have those ingredients, but it's another to use them smartly at the defensive end of the floor. And for a coach to have a guy like this, it really frees you up. You just let this guy roam, and he's going to make plays for you at the defensive end.
Here's Westbrook. 17 points in the game. Here's Green. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Artest. The shot no good. And the Thunder go the other way. Here's Grant.
Oh! That was absurd. What a jam.
And here is Bryant. He's got 12. It's tipped. The Lakers will keep possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing the Hornets, and that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. On defense, Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. Artest with the ball. He's got 23. Defended by Durant. 5 on the shot clock. Dumps it off. takes a three. Artest, good.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Grant. Kyle drives it in off the lovely cut to the rack. He's got 26.
Too easy. Far too easy.
Minutes remaining.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant.
He got too casual with the ball there, and it led to a steal.
Oh! Rips it down with one hand. He's got 28. 15 in this quarter alone. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And it's Durant with the rebound. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Grant. It's in. 30 points in the game.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Coach Jackson wants to talk it over. A different group set to go for the Lakers.
Substitution, Andrew Bynum and Derek Fisher.
Here's Fisher. Here's Bryant. Kept alive. Here's Artest. Nails the easy jumper.
Assisted by
He's
Gasol.
shooting 66% from deep. The turnover by Oklahoma City. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. They'll be playing the Celtics, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Fisher. 44 seconds left in the second.
This is an obvious 2-for-1 situation. Let's see their clock management skills.
Inside to Gasol. Artest buries the triple.
Artest.
He's got 31.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Here's Grant. Gasol has it, and that's his 9th rebound thus far. The Lakers with a chance to retake the lead. The flush by Grant.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle. This is clearly the time when you want to take the last shot.
Here's Bryant from close range. Grant cleans the defensive glass. Durant can't get the buzzer beater.
Man, there's been a lot of offense so far. Both sides are having no problems finding the net.
Widest show so far, that's for sure. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 65-62. And now the T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. Oklahoma City been finding good looks, as you can see from their shooting percentage.
Yeah, they really seem to be in a rhythm, but can they continue their hot shooting in the second half?
Grant has started off well.
And he's been snapping that net, Kev. That's what you love to see. Buckets, buckets, and then more buckets.
Start of the third quarter here. We've got a close one for you. Glad you could join us as we get underway. Here's Fisher. And the Lakers have possession. It's a one-point game. Here's Green. Lays it right in.
Assisted by Darius.
He's got 6.
Nice feed inside. Sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
To Bryant. On the money. Sweet touch by the 14th-year veteran out of Lower Marion High School. The steal by the Lakers.
That's what happens when you get greedy with those long passes.
For the lead. Good.
Well, that's an excellent job at getting to the bucket. They're rolling to start this half. Everything is clicking.
Grant. And here is Durant. He's up against Gasol. Here's Harden. Bynum corrals it. but that's only his second rebound so far. Up ahead to Fisher. Artest drains the open look. He's got 34.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Lakers on D. They lead by 4. Stolen away by Fisher.
Things got jammed up near the rim, and that left a golden opportunity for the steal.
Grant is tagged with the reach. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Grant is whistled for reaching in. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
He's going to need to be careful now. He can't afford to get whistled for any cheap fouls.
Here's Westbrook. 21 points in the game. Grant is covered by Fisher. Here's Harden. Connects from in close.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane. A little too much body contact there. You have to stay in front of the ball handler by moving your feet, or you'll get tagged with that call every time.
Now Bynum. He's got 10. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That's his second.
The break is on. Here's Westbrook. Inside, in close, lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. He's got 23.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. To Fisher. Hands it off to Bryant. Right wing. Brown. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
Thunder ball.
Here comes Westbrook. He's got 23. Here's Grant.
That's just a power dunk, plain and simple. You gotta love that.
And it's the Lakers' ball. 15-point game. Six seconds to shoot. To Fisher from downtown. And that one's good.
Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
Here's Westbrook. Gets the bucket. 25 points in the game. So it's the Lakers now. 16-point lead. Bryant unloads. Makes it from 18 feet out.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by the Lakers. And the turnover by the Lakers.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Los Angeles has just caught on fire and is really locked on from beyond the arc.
Everyone seems to be getting involved in the long-range shooting today, Kevin. I've seen teams shoot this well for a short stretch, but they've been on the mark the whole game.
It's rare to see a team shoot so well for so long, but they've been feeling it and letting it fly.
And so far, so good.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Timeout, Lakers. Raymond Howard. Sean Livingston.
Cheryl, what do you have?
Well, I had a moment to speak with the head coach of the Thunder. He wants them to get out on the break. He said, the second we get the ball, I want to see guys flying down the court. If you're tired, let me know. Otherwise, put the pedal to the metal. Guys?
Okay, thanks. Fouled, and he was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for two. Well, Lamar Odom has made his tour around the NBA, college at Rhode Island. He's played at Miami with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Clippers. he's been around. Every place he's been very effective, and he seems to really kind of fill a role which they need him to fill.
Yeah, I think he's very comfortable being a second or third option. His versatility lends itself to that. And I also think his demeanor and his disposition lends itself to that. He's a guy who doesn't necessarily need to be the go-to guy. He's comfortable in his own skin, knowing what it is he can do and realizing how important that is to his team, even if he's not the so-called marquee guy or star guy. And you got to have those second or third fiddle guys who are comfortable in producing in that role, and he's one of those guys.
That's a good appraisal. And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 16. Durant laid in softly off the glass. Nice shot by the third-year man out of Texas. Bynum inside. Gasol leads the game in assists. And here are the Thunder now. Their biggest margin in the game was 21. Livingston, he's covered by Fisher. Connects!
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Now Gasol, guarded by Green. Here's Fisher. No luck on the three-point attempt. And the Thunder with possession. It's a 14-point game. Here's Durant. Easy shot. Good.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
Fisher hits the tough leaning jumper.
He did a great job there to get his shot off against the taller defender. That's a nice play.
Here's Livingston. Nails it from the left block.
Not bad, partner. If he keeps this up and they can get a few stops, they should be able to narrow this margin.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Guarded by Green. Shoots from the post. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. Jeff Green picks one up. There are so many stories in the NBA, especially with the good teams like the Los Angeles Lakers and with rising stars like Andrew Bynum. But with Bynum and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar working together, I mean, those have got to be priceless workouts. And one I'm sure Bynum will look back and say, thank goodness I had this as my teacher.
Yeah, I agree with you there, boy. What a priceless opportunity for Bynum when you consider the greatest scorer in the history of the game is able to share some of that knowledge and wisdom and expertise. I just trust that Bynum is a willing pupil, and it appears that he is because the improvement that young man has made in his short career speaks to the fact that he's worked at it, but he's also gotten some good instruction.
Here's Grant. No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Bynum down low, working on Howard. From the paint, it counts, and the foul.
That's his fourth.
Some changes for the Thunder.
Team foul. Bynum, shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Grant can't connect from the wing.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. Here's Grant. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. He's got 36. Lob, baseline. Bynum down low, working on Collison. Shoots from the post. Bynum, no good. And you know, Clark, that strength on the glass is a big factor in this league.
Kevin, you can't deny it. There's no question about it. When you can control the rebounding area, you typically can control the game.
Morris is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul. Lakers on D. 13-point lead. Here's Grant.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
The Thunder with the bucket.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
It's stolen by the Thunder.
They're just not doing as good a job of managing turnovers here, Kevin, after keeping them down earlier.
And the Lakers call time here. The Thunder changing it up. Here's Fisher. He's got 5. Like you were saying, turnovers becoming more prevalent.
Yeah, Kevin, they had really done a nice job holding on to the ball earlier in this game, and they're losing their focus a little bit here now. They've got to get back to concentrating and making the simple play. Keep it simple.
Here's Fisher to Gasol. 6 seconds to shoot. Fisher. Stop the run. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. Collison is in at center.
Thunder substitution, Nick Collison.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 25. To Grant. And here is Green, working on Gasol. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. Durant. Howard is in at center. Oklahoma City is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Now Bynum, working on Howard. Bynum, no good.
There wasn't enough defensive pressure to affect him that close to the rim. I think he just flat out missed it.
Here's Grant. It's in!
The intensity level has really picked up here in the second half.
The Lakers in the lead. The handoff to Fisher. Inside to Gasol. Over Howard. Knocks down the open jumper.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Here's Westbrook, averaging 13 points a contest. To Durant with the runner. Buries the runner.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered. A tremendous performance this quarter.
Now Bynum. He's got 17. Bryant, great finish in traffic.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. Oklahoma City with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Westbrook, drains the easy jumper.
Splish splash! Seems like everything he puts up is finding the net, and it's wet.
Here's Fisher. He has 5. To Kobe, tipped.
And you know, he's really struggled this game holding on to the basketball.
Grant caps the break with the nasty stuff. Here's Fisher. It's a 3-point game. Our test. Here's Bryant inside, and it's Durant with the rebound. And the amount of giveaways from him, unexpected.
Totally unexpected, Kevin. I mean, you just don't look for him to turn the ball over like that. You really don't expect it from anybody. He's just having a really tough go of it.
Westbrook rips the core.
He's really ramping it up here in the fourth. An outstanding performance so far.
The Lakers will call a full timeout. They're up by 1. 1:55 left to the fourth. Eli is in at center. And here is Bryant. 37 points for him. Baseline jumper, and Bryant gets it to go.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
They're losing by 3. 1:46 left in the game. And here are the Thunder now. Their biggest margin in the game was 21.
The big fella swallows up rebounds. This guy knows how to fight for a board.
Here's Bryant. Green grabs it, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. Here's Westbrook. Durant kept alive. Here's Grant on the paint. Chokes on the layup.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds in this one. Neither club really dominating the other one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Eli is in at center.
Melvin Eli.
Coach Jackson signals for a timeout. They're in front by 3. 104 left to the fourth. Clark, what do you think?
Bryant has been sizzling. You'd like to see him get the ball out of this timeout.
Here's Fisher. 5 points in the game. Kobe. Oh! Dunks it down with one hand. Eli is in at center. Here's Westbrook. He's got 29 points. Westbrook down low. Connects!
This team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
Less than 1 minute left.
Just careless ball handling there. That's inexcusable. They need to get back to what they were doing in the first half, Kevin.
And that one's good. It's picked off by the Thunder. Grant to take the lead. Flips it in for 2.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant. Oh, hammered! And he'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, man. Great try on the finish. He almost got it down.
Eli will head to the bench. Gets them both, and now they have the lead.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Eli is in at center. Here's Westbrook. He's got 31. And here is Green from inside, and the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Nice work to snatch that board in traffic.
The Thunder will foul to stop the clock.
That's the right move. Stop the clock and hope they make a mistake you can take advantage of.
Shooting 2.
Sinks the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. Eli will come off the floor. Gets them both, and it's a 3-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of the charity stripe here, stretching that margin to 3.
The Thunder take a full timeout. They trailed by 3. 1 second left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
They need a 3 here, so they need to make sure they sub in all of their best shooters, because with under 2 seconds remaining, you have to catch and shoot it quickly.
Took too long inbounding the ball. That's a 5-second violation. Howard is in at center. Eli is in at center. Gasol backs down. The Lakers win the hard-fought game as they outlast Oklahoma City 135-132. Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on